Hi and welcome to Fans Talk Football, where we're just ordinary fans who love to talk about football. And welcome back to our second show, and thank you so much for coming back. Today we're going to be discussing about what happened throughout the weekend of match day 9, and then we're going to discuss about these two's predictions during the weekend, and then we're going to be talking about what's going on this weekend. And after that, I'm going to put these two onto a quiz, and we'll see who knows more about Premier League football. So let's get it right on it. Ling,
Yeah, bro.
I'll start with you again. Manchester United.
A win for us.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say. Bruno Fernandes took another penalty.
Another
penalty.
Bruno Fernandes.
And it was another retaken penalty.
But to be fair, that was with VAR. It was clearly the rules.
The rules are the rules. The keeper got off the line.
The keeper got off the line.
How do you feel about that rule? How do you guys feel about that rule actually?
I can't really complain because, I don't know if you guys remember back in 2005 when Liverpool won the Champions League final against AC Milan.
No.
Yeah.
No, does he do that? Most of the penalties he saved, he was like 6 feet off the line. He was like next to Shevchenko when he took the penalty.
I remember that.
So I'm not going to complain too much because that would mean that.
I wouldn't say not only Duduk. I mean, Dudek. Faruk.
Shout out to Faruk.
And I think all keepers, man.
No, but Dudek really exploited that. He came out so far, so I'm not going to complain.
And making it a lot harder for keepers to make saves on penalties. Which means they're trying to say that they want more goals in the game. I think that's a little bit obvious. And secondly, they're also trying to tell us that keepers they used to protect keepers more.
Yeah.
Like when there's a clash in the penalty box, when from a corner or a free kick, when players collide with the keeper, they always give it to the keeper. They give the foul to the keeper. But now it seems like they're trying to favor the attacking team.
Correct. Even Jorginho and Fernandes, whenever they take the penalties, they hop and skip and jump and everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes it puts the keeper into a position where they cannot,
And they review it goes to VAR review only when the penalty is saved. So assuming the keeper gets off the line, but he doesn't make that save, then it doesn't go to VAR. So again, Manchester United. Was that performance convincing for you? Were you absolutely convinced with that performance?
I would say since we are just after the Champions League, I would say the Champions League performance was way better, of course. But it's not to say that we played badly, but I would say we had bad finishes. If you watch the game. So it was two of our main forwards missed a sitter.
I think Rashford could have had a couple of
Rashford, and I would say Martial was the most right in front of goal. And I would say that earlier we were talking about it, that it's a curse for Martial. Whenever he comes back from a long break, he really takes his time before he finds his form. And right now, I think he's in a very bad form.
Well, United's not really doing that bad right now. I mean, people say that they're having off season or something. But if they win their game in hand, they're just 4 points behind.
Exactly, we have a game
table.
in hand. Yes, exactly, we have a game in hand, and we are now the 10th position. And I would say if we keep up this momentum, why not? Exactly.
So you're happy with Ole still right now? After 9 games in charge of the new Premier League season, you're still good with Ole? Ole at the wheel.
Okay, hand on heart. If you had Pochettino now in charge of United, would you be happy? If he took over tomorrow, would you be happy?
I wouldn't want to be another Chelsea man. Really, I would say we would really need to give time for our managers. It's like no results sack. We did the same thing to Mourinho. We did the same thing to Moyes, Van Gaal, and everything. But they give Ole the most time, I would say.
But to be fair to him, he has got a pretty good transfer record.
And I think his win percentage speaks for itself at the moment, right?
Of course,
these are statistics.
I'm really happy that giving Ole time. Although we did not do really well, and of course, starting of the season, 2 loss with Spurs and Crystal Palace at home. But looking at the form right now, I'm saying okay, it's fine. Maybe they are finally Ole is getting the position. The formation that he wants to play.
Okay, well, United did win, against Istanbul.
Yeah.
And I think that puts them through, right?
Yep.
To the,
no. no. I would say they still need one more win.
They still need one more win.
They still
I thought they
need
were
one more win.
runaway leaders with.
They have 9 points now, right?
Yeah.
And PSG is right behind with
okay.
6.
Yeah.
So
And then,
they have 2 more games.
Yeah,
okay.
2 more games. So
Okay,
even
yeah.
we cannot, if we lose both the games, we might not go through. I would say. Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to talk about Liverpool. You guys, none of you predicted Liverpool win.
I thought it was going to be a draw.
Ling predicted a Leicester win. And
So much for Jamie Vardy.
And it's not like that's unwarranted. You know, there's a lot of people who were expecting a first Liverpool home loss
Since 2017.
since 2017. How many games is that? Undefeated?
Since Sadio Mane signed. No, seriously.
Since Sadio Mane
signed, they
Shout out
never
to
lost.
Southampton.
They never lost at Anfield. It's like a lucky charm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, with the weakened Liverpool team,
Yeah.
they still managed to kick or thrash
Yeah.
Leicester. We know 3-0 is flattering to Leicester. It was supposed to be
more. Yeah, there were a
right?
few chances by Jota and everything.
So, what are your comments on that? How did Liverpool manage to turn it around?
Yeah, actually, the thing I feel about Liverpool, especially Klopp's systems, I feel like I mean, make a comparison to the NBA. I don't know if you guys know, but like the San Antonio Spurs, or like, for example, just Liverpool per se, the team is actually made up of a system, and then the players that come in and out are merely like cogs of the system. So like if, let's say for example, Robertson goes out, you know, like the new fullback comes in, Tsimikas, I think, and then also if Trent goes out, there's Neco Williams, and then if Wijnaldum goes out, there's Henderson. I think there were 6 players injured over the weekend, and 6 new players came in, and they played the exact same way as they would if those 6 players were available. I think it's just Klopp's system whereby like it's the high press. It's like, I don't know if you guys watched the game, but like every time Leicester's defenders like Johnny Evans who had their own goal, which is pretty funny. Yeah, that's comical. I don't know.
Deja vu.
Yeah. No, but like every time like they had the ball at the back, there was 6 players pressing them. There were 6 players coming in, like including the midfielders and then their forwards. So it was just like it was suffocating. And then James Maddison barely had touch of the ball, and Jamie Vardy was like don't even know if he was in the game or not.
Yeah,
He was just pretty much walking around.
Yeah.
It was that kind of game, and then I was very pleasantly impressed. And surprised.
Particularly with Firmino's performance, he hit the post a couple of
but
times.
actually, my man of the match was actually Andrew Robertson.
Andy Robertson.
I thought he was amazing. The way he ran down the wings energetically, chased back, and then he was like shouting at everybody. He was getting, because when Virgil van Dijk out and Joe Gomez out, he was one of the more experienced ones, and he had to stand up.
And Trent.
Yeah, Trent.
Well,
Leicester is not a weak team. They're Champions League contenders,
He scored 5 against City. So
no one's got more assists than Robertson. Other than
Kevin De Bruyne.
So I think that stat itself speaks for itself.
Correct.
And plus, he's a fullback.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think
don't expect
Liverpool.
assists from fullbacks actually. Yeah. So what a
there was a lot of people who says that Liverpool's dependency is relying on Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where the solidity came in. Since he came in,
Yeah.
then the Champions League, they won the Champions League, and then they won the Premier League.
Yeah.
But it's starting to show that maybe perhaps Van Dijk is not really
Not as essential.
not as essential.
as
Perhaps Alisson is the key to that defensive solidity.
Well, yes, because if Alisson isn't there, we're probably playing Adrian, and he's absolute shit. So, yes, Alisson is essential.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, you think about it. So Fabinho played as a defender next to Matip, and then it was
Matip.
James Milner. I think, to be honest with you, hand on heart, I feel like if we're playing against the faster teams like the Arsenals and the Uniteds, I think we probably struggle a little bit more. It's just that they played against slower, like Leicester teams, so not very pacey.
Or City for that matter.
Not very
right?
pacey. Yeah.
Well, you guys, Liverpool's got a lot of injuries, but they've also got a Champions League game tonight.
Yes. Atalanta.
How do you think they're gonna fare? The last time they played away, they won 5-0, where Jota scored a hat trick.
Yeah.
How do you think they'll perform tonight?
I think they will. I confidently think they will win, because I honestly think Serie A these days, the teams are quite overrated. I feel, especially apart from Juve.
Oh,
the rest-
AC Milan.
They're okay. Yeah,
Ibrahimovic.
Look at
They're
that.
alright. But I feel like they're not as good as the Germans or the Spanish teams. I feel like they've lost their quality a little bit, so I think it should be a pretty straightforward win.
Not the Ronaldo into Milan.
You ask me. This is at home, somebody's at Anfield. So I think it's going to be a very comfortable win.
And
2-3.
if you
It'll be
win,
comfortable.
you guys go through.
Can start rotating and resting players. It's such a busy.
But that's the tricky part because you're already rotating players to play during the weekend.
Correct.
And then you're going to have to rotate them again during this weekend.
Correct.
How are you going to manage the midweek? So it's interesting to see.
Yeah. But I think we're having a lot of players coming back. I think Thiago's almost back. I think Ox is back. Henderson is back.
Right?
Yeah, correct. I think all these guys are pretty much on the way back, so I think it's going to be a better Christmas period.
Yeah, okay. Next, we're going to talk about
the Arsenal.
No.
You guys want to hear about Arsenal?
No.
You guys want to hear about Arsenal? We gotta talk about Arsenal and Leeds. So,
Please give us your 2 cents as to how,
yes, come on.
as to what happened to the Arsenal over the
Oh
weekend.
man, Arsenal. Living and growing up with Arsene Wenger all my life, I was spoiled and blessed by this beautiful football, and then suddenly I am deprived of such football. Like, it's so boring, man.
Yeah.
Like in 9 games, Arsenal has only scored 9 goals. I mean, that kind of says what it is. And in the past, how many games? Last 7 hours or 8 hours or something like this, they have not scored from open play. I mean, that should tell you. Yeah, they haven't scored. They lost to Man City 1-0, and then they lost to Leicester, and then they scored a penalty against Manchester United, and then they lost to Sheffield, and then they drew 0-0 with Leeds. I mean, a lot of people are still keeping their faith with Mikel Arteta. I guess I should still trust the system, but I don't know how long this can last. I mean, it was such a dull game. I found myself wanting to scroll through Instagram because Arsenal rarely had the ball. There was nothing to get excited about. And the thing is, they played a new formation. You know, usually Arteta has been playing with 3 at the back. Now he's trying 4-2-3-1. And that's the formation that we've all been crying out for. And then he's finally playing Pepe, and then he goes and do something like this.
Red card.
Yeah.
And
that was totally unnecessary, though.
It is.
What do you think, right?
It is unnecessary.
Especially with VAR right now.
Yeah. And
he's think he's
ruled
down or
out.
something.
He's ruled out for the next 3 games, and he's gonna miss the Spurs game, which is
that's true.
And so I don't know. It's pretty frustrating, even though we're like level on points with Manchester United at the moment. So
It's not too bad. Sense of perspective.
It's a whole difference, right?
but they've got a game in hand. I don't know. It's just not working out for us. We've got Mulder on Thursday, so if we win that, we qualify from the Europa League group, and then but I think we'll be seeing some youngsters this Thursday night.
Do you see any improvement from Emery's standard?
Okay. If you want to based on statistics, Emery's first 29 games in charge,
pretty good.
He's got more points,
Yeah.
and he's got a better win percentage.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how if we can. I guess it's a long-term thing. You know, we've still got some players from the previous regime, and once we've sorted that out, once Arteta's had his transfer windows, he might bring in some personnel of his own. So we'll see. I guess nothing exciting about Arsenal. So there's really no point talking about Arsenal at the moment. If you want to fall asleep, just watch an Arsenal game. It's sideways, it's back. I don't know why.
But do you think, though, I mean, on a serious note, like, should Aubameyang switch with Lacazette?
He did.
He did. Yeah.
He did.
Aubameyang.
He did up front. It's not really.
And
I would say if Leeds had a better finisher, that game could have been different.
Easy.
Yeah. They hit the post. They hit the bar.
Bamford had
a couple of times.
It's not that Bamford's not a. It's not that like
he's alright though.
All of a sudden, some games they play like they're so leaky in defense, but against Arsenal they just want to press. They had full energy. Why? It's always Arsenal. It's always Arsenal. But enough about that. Moving on. We're gonna go to the predictions that you guys had. Nick, congratulations, you got 6 of the results right. And one of the... which I think we're going to try and flash it on here, okay? I'm going to just try and quickly illustrate how they fared on here. But one of the results that you got right was the Wolves. Wolves and Southampton.
Yeah.
You predicted a draw. Everyone else predicted a Wolves win, I think. Why did you see that happening?
I don't know, I just thought they were both pretty decent sides, and then Danny Ings was out, so I thought maybe Southampton might not be as free scoring as they usually are.
Yeah.
And Wolves this season they have been quite leaky. They have conceded the odd goal here and there, but they also can score.
Yeah.
So I saw it being a score draw. Like I saw it being.
You predicted a high scoring game.
Yeah.
But I ended up 1-1.
Yeah, I figured they would draw. Theo Walcott scored, your former Arsenal.
Yeah. He scored, and he played well.
He played
really well.
Yeah.
But the shocking result of the weekend, I have to say, is Spurs against Man City.
Yeah.
Lin, you predicted Man City win, which is obvious. I think they were favourites going into the game.
They were.
But they managed to turn around a 2-0 win.
Yeah.
You predicted that right.
I did. I was the only one who did it.
How'd you see that happening?
Mourinho, man.
Mourinho.
Yeah.
I thought it was Mourinho and
man.
Spurs. No, actually not really Spurs. I thought Mourinho against the big teams, they usually find a way to get a win. And then I felt like Man City this season they have been a bit vulnerable. Like when they're good, they're really good. But when they're poor, they're very poor. But not to say that they didn't have chances. They had a lot of chances to score. They did. They had a lot of chances. I think Jesus and the Borna shot the ball against Jesus who almost.
Yeah.
I thought it was it could have been a 2-2 draw easy. But I think I fancy Spurs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought Mourinho was his typical masterclass against the big. He's done it against Pep before anyway for Madrid. Yeah. So I figured he would.
Okay.